Hey, what's up? Welcome to season 2 of The Reflection Show. I'm so excited that you're tuning in. Listen, before the show even begins, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you click that button below. There are some awesome stories this season 2 that I'm bringing to your living room, to your cell phone, to your iPad. Hey, it might even be your friend's phone. But I want you to like, comment, and subscribe and get ready to be impacted, influenced, and inspired with these unscripted stories right here on The Reflection Show. I'm your host, Ramsey Rizard. And remember, your experience matters. Let's get into the show. Welcome to The Reflection Show. My name is Ramsey Rizard. Thank you so much for tuning in each and every week to The Reflection Show platform. You never go to the mirror scripted. You always go unscripted. And today I got a unique story. Not only is she a celebrity designer, but she is Haitian. She's my people. She is haitian sac passe in the building. The one and only Santia!
Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Oh my goodness. You walked into the studio. I said, there she goes again. I mean, every outfit never seems to miss a beat. Wow. So fashion is something you just love to do.
Yes, definitively.
So talk about your story, your journey, of course, coming from Haiti and falling in love with fashion. What is that story like?
First of all, when I came here, I wasn't into fashion at all. So I came here, straight to college, go to Valencia, study medical building coding. After I'm finished graduate at Valencia, I'm looking for a job. I cannot find no job. Every job I'm looking for, they says you have to have like 4 years experience to do coding. So I don't know what to do.
Wow.
And then I end up working at a regular job, pay me $7 an hour, and then this is not what I want. And then what I do, I say, you know what? I was on the shop where my family, that's what they do for a living. They sew. So when I start sew for my husband and my kids, and I went to the Kingdom Church, and then people say, oh, design for you, stuff like that. And they say, I say, me design. And I start getting client. In 2017, I do a fashion show in Orlando without no experience. And then I went and did the fashion show. After I finished doing the fashion show, social media just on fire, and then some people look for me, and then they says to me that they want me to be in Atlanta. And then I went to Atlanta, do another show. As soon as I finished the show, there's a guy in the building says to me that you need this cut. I said, okay. After 2 weeks, I call him. He says, I want you to be in New York Fashion Week next week. I said, how am I gonna get the New York Fashion Week? I don't know nothing about fashion. This is the first time I'm doing fashion show. I don't know that much to get there to a big platform like that, which is New York Fashion Week.
Right.
And then I take the chance.
That's interesting. You came, you went to school. Yeah. You passed your classes, you got a degree, and you couldn't find a job. But one thing that remained was something that your family had, and that was a family business and sewing. So ever since you were young, you were learning this skill of sewing and putting things together without realizing that your past was preparing you for your destiny.
Yes, and this is who I am. And then when I go back, I start sewing and I educate myself more. We're looking for the Google, back home sewing in a way, so it's two different. So
what do you mean?
Like for example, back home they don't teach you. My uncle don't teach me how to put diamond, do some celebrity dresses. I have to teach myself certain level of the high fashion.
So you dealt with some adversity.
Yes.
As you were growing.
Yes.
So how did you overcome that?
So what I do, I keep making mistake, go over, do it again until I get what I need, and then I educate myself and read a lot. Go to all the fashion designers and read what they do, and then watching some YouTube video, and that's what make me.
But that's interesting though, Santia, because most people, when they fail twice, they give up.
No.
You kept on going and going and going, and I think that's why it's important sometimes. You have to learn how to keep going so that you can master your craft.
Yes, exactly. And that's exactly put me who I am. So I still don't make a mistake, but if I do make a mistake, I make sure to tell the client, okay, if you're not satisfied, I will make sure satisfied. Yeah. Pretty much you have to be learned from your mistake. And then you have to accept that if something wrong, you have to tell me it's wrong, that I'm able to fix it. So that make me grow a lot.
So being criticized helped build you.
Yes.
So let's talk about, I know that you're married and you are a mother, you're a wife. What was that balance like building your company and also creating the balance between your family and stuff?
It is not easy. I have 3 kids, so pretty much plus my husband, and then deal with client, customer service and online posts all the time. Right. Pretty much I'm the one who do everything for the company. Wow. So pretty much it's very tight now. For now, I have 3 people working when it comes to sew. So only thing I do, I make sure supervise them. They make sure everything cut. I cut all the fabric. They make sure washing them what to do. And so pretty much I got the more time for them. But in the beginning, before I get to where am I, so I have to do everything myself. Sometimes I only have 3 hours sleep.
3 hours sleep.
And then I keep pushing because first of all, I put myself like that. I give myself 5 years to work just the way like that, nonstop. After 5 years, I'm able to hire people to work, and then which is what exactly the time is then right now.
So what is your end goal? What are you striving for? Because you're working hard, you're building, fashion show events, you are being a great wife, being a great mother, you're stewarding your life in a direction that you have this end goal. What is that end goal you're striving for?
My goal is to be not only the greatest Haitian fashion designer, and I want to have a couple of stores all over the place. Every place I can get a store, New York, LA, that's my goal. That's why I'm working hard. I just hit any market. I do LA already. I do New York 2 times. And I just have a contract to go to Paris. So
Come on! Paris! Come on, girl! Yes!
So I have a contract next year to get to Paris in spring. I will be flying to Paris to do the fashion show. Wow. So I was so excited when this company emailed me. So I'm not surprised because I work hard for that.
I like that. You worked hard for it. Now, we know, you and I know, right? Because our parents come from Haiti. And Haiti is not where you can sit there and say your dream is going to come alive. Mm-hmm. It's a place where it prepares you for your dream as far as the struggles that comes with building your dream. Yes. What was it like for you growing up in Haiti, and what are you grateful for that you learned in Haiti that has developed you into the celebrity designer that you are?
I am grateful that my mother pushed me a lot. Sometimes as soon as I finished school, she said, you have to go study this one. Know how to sew, how to know how to cook, know how to do flour. So that's why some people know how to do hair, know how to do nails. So every time I out of school for the summer, I always in school because after school, she has to send me to another school to study something. That's why I know certain things how to do it. I do my makeup myself, my hair by myself. Certain things, those things build me up to make me strong enough that I don't scared to work.
So your mother did not limit your skill or your gift.
No.
She took upon herself to teach you how to stretch your dream.
She pay. If she don't know how to do it, she pay somebody. But sometimes the way she push me, I think that she abused me.
But I think that's every parent though, right? Sometimes we feel like our parents are just like, they don't like us, they don't want us to live this dream, but really they're pushing us
to a better life. And this is what makes me who I am. And that's why I'm always tell my daughter that if my mother wasn't push me enough, I was like, sometimes I'm tired, I don't sleep, and I have to wake up to make sure cook for you, clean my house, deal with my client, post. See, if I wasn't have a strong beginning, right, I will fall.
I like that. Having a strong beginning positions you from falling later in your future, because that's why you're standing here today. Well, not even standing, that's why you're sitting in this chair. Because your story has a lot of weight to it. Because a lot of people see your success. They see your 100,000 followers on Instagram. They see your followers increase on TikTok. They see how you're posting constantly. They just think that you have nothing to do when you're actually building an empire.
Yep. But pretty much it's a lot of work, a lot of people. But whatever you want in life, if you have a dream to it and you put your mind to it, you can do it. There's nothing you can say, I cannot do it.
What is one thing that you felt like limited you?
I don't see it yet. So if I put my mind on it, I will get it done.
If you put your mind on it,
I will get it done.
You're going to get it done. Yep. Now, you and I know recently with President Jovenel, what happened in Haiti and the chaos that's happening there. How has that impacted you as a creative from a positive and negative place?
First of all, that hurt me so bad until I was able to go to the studio to do a photo shoot. My photo shoot will be released on the 23rd, with the day that the funeral was going to be happening. And I have a couple messages on my outfit. The one message that I have his name with the date that he's assassinated, and also there's a message that he says, and before he passed away, he says, What about my people? What you guys gonna do with my people? I have people too. So what you guys gonna do with my people? And I see this is hurt me. It's hurt me because he's a father, and also he's a husband. It's not. I don't know what happened to Haiti. What the political problem they have. For the respect as a father, as a husband, as people to show some respect for this guy. And then when I see the picture of the body, he's hurt me to the max. I even know what to do, and I have to go over to my social media to speak up. And I use my talent to do a hairstyle. My hairstyle has a story behind it. My eyes was covered. I have a story behind it, which is that story gonna be out in the 23rd this month. So
I like that because you've used your platform to reverse the pain that was beating you down.
Yes, it was beating. It was so hard for me, especially when they send me. One of my followers sent me the body, the picture body. That's hurt me the most. The way I saw not only they killed this guy, they torture him with a different level of murder. Yeah. So that hurt me. And I even don't know what to do. But that's the only thing I can do. I can use my talent to say something. And then so far, I post on TikTok is over 400,000 views. Yeah. So pretty much a lot of people talk about it. Yeah. So we need a justice for him, and not only because he's a president, it's because he's a father. And also.
And I agree with you. Before the person was a president, they're a human being.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? After a human being, they hold a certain title, position in their life. Right? A father, a husband, an uncle, a friend, a best friend. Right? An associate, a stranger. You know, Jovenel was still a human being who deserved to live. Yep. And it wasn't right to assassinate a president based off political views. Yep. Bagay sa yo pa ka fet, you know.
Attends, but you ka prendre exilé. But tout yel yon façon sa tout yel la ou machine ou krase kol ou pete yel.
Yeah. And she's pretty much talking about how they assassinated him, they tortured him, they beat him up, they just really killed him and did it in a way as if, you know, he wasn't worth anything as a human being. And that's crazy.
This is crazy. As for me, he has left kids outside for the kids to watch in the body. That's hurt.
Yeah.
That's more than hurt because that's gonna be in the kids' heart forever. Yeah. For me, I don't know how we're gonna deal with it. I was locked up. Yeah. When I see this, gonna shut me down for a moment to know who I am until I figure out, you know what, everything happened for a reason in life.
Yeah.
Maybe that reason is the reason that Haiti would be free.
Well, thank God we have a celebrity Haitian designer who created a beautiful masterpiece to show respect and honor to President Jovenel and his family. Now that you are where you are today in life, how do you feel? What does success look like to you now?
Success was beautiful because this one is beautiful because not only you work hard for it. Not something just coming like that. You know, some people become something like his parents is successful and then he becomes successful too. But me, I work hard to be who I am. So that's why I'm proud of it. Yeah. I am so proud of it because every day, there's no day I wake up and I don't do nothing. I have to. If I don't promote, if I don't looking for client, make sure email my client, make sure everything's okay, check on my client. I always find something.
You have that drive to succeed, and that's what most people don't understand. If you're going into a specific niche, it's going to cause everything out of you to pursue that thing with no limits, and knowing that it's going to take time, but it's also going to take pain and growth to succeed.
It's taken a lot of time. I've been starting since 2018. Until now, I keep going. It takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of investment too. You have to believe to invest in yourself. During that time I went to New York Fashion Week, LA Fashion Week, that was an investment. Yeah. So I have to spend all that money in my pocket to get there, to pay for showcase, everything like that.
And that's one thing I always talk about, investing in your dream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So most of people say, okay, you know what, now she able to do so, but they don't know. I've been invest. Now it's time to me, I can sit down and sign myself a check. I say, you know what, because I was working hard for that.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? So it's nothing come up easy in life.
And I like that. So before we end the show, Santia, there is someone on the other side of that mirror, a young girl, maybe watching from Haiti or watching from Africa or watching here in the U.S. or Canada, wherever they're watching, and they're saying, I'm looking in the mirror right now, and I need words of encouragement that would help me reflect on my future to be better. What words of encouragement could you share with that very young girl or that person watching right now, looking in that mirror?
Only thing I can say, do not give up in your dream. Don't listen to nobody says you cannot do it, because you can do it. Only thing you have to do, put your mind to it and then work hard.
Do not give up on your dream. Put your mind to it. Work hard. As you heard Santia say, she never gave up. She worked hard. She pursued at all costs, and failure was not an option. This is Ramsey Rizard on The Reflection Show. As we always say, like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you connect with our platform. And we know, and you believe, and you have seen that your experience truly matters. Everyone's story has an experience that matters. And I just want to remind you, you are the dream that is living. And remember, your experience matters. Thank you so much for watching. You enjoyed that interview, didn't you? Well, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and click on that notification. And remember, your experience matters.